everybody, I have a Carabelle project for you today. I thought instead of doing a page in a journal, I would create some images that could be used for many different things. You could use them in your journal, you could use them on like ICADs, or if you're into the rolodexies, or a card, a thank you card, a birthday card, anything. And you can use any images, but the whole idea was to cover a piece of paper with some background color and then add some stenciling that wasn't too bold. Like, I didn't want the background of the paper to be too bold and distracting, so I kept my colors muted, and I will list the products that I use down in the description because well, for one, it is Carabelle, so it's French, and this girl doesn't speak French and I would butcher it, so I will list it down below. But as you can see, I chose light colors for the background, and even with the stenciling, I'm choosing some different colors, but again, I'm keeping it light so it's not too distracting. Although when I had this project finished, I think it could look really nice in some bright, vibrant colors. As long as the background's not too busy, that you don't see your stamped images on top, then I think it would be great. So I may try it again using some brighter colors, like picked raspberry. That's one of my favorite distress colors. And like salvage patina and stuff like that, like the beautiful, bright, vibrant colors. But just keep it calm in the way of not too much stenciling or too much pattern. So that's an idea for you. So these are meant for the gel plate. They're impressibles, and you put your paint on the gel plate and then you use this to lift the pattern. But I think, actually no, that one is a stamp. Correction there. Carabelle does have impressibles that you do use with the gel plate, but that one was a stamp. I did use some stamping on my background as well, but I went with color because I didn't do anything that was like black on the background, because I'm going to stamp the main image in black, and I didn't want it to get confused with the actual focal image. So once I had the background done, I gave it a spritz with water just to soften it all again. And then I'm going in with this stencil, and just because it's round doesn't mean you have to use it on like round papers or a round gel plate. I think it still worked great for what I was using it here for. And it doesn't take very long to do these backgrounds either. You could whip this up in no time. The thing that took the longest was cutting out the images. And some people actually enjoy doing that. Like, they find it very relaxing to cut images out while watching TV or something. I'm not one of those people. I find it very annoying cutting out stamped images, but it's always worth it in the end. I'm just not one of those crazy people that enjoy it. Although there are so many that do. So maybe I'm among the few that don't. So here are some stamps that I chose for my main images. I love these fish. They are so fun. And I can see me using those quite a bit. So that is all I do. I try to fit as many stamped images on this piece of paper as I can. And you'll notice just with the one inking, that image came out fine. I just like it a little more bold. So I always go in with a second inking. And this VersaFine Clair ink, oh my goodness. It is so nice. Very juicy. And it is supposed to be, it's waterproof as well, but with it being so inky and juicy, like it takes a while for it to dry. So I wouldn't stamp it and then go coloring right away because, like I said, very juicy, very nice. So I don't show it on camera, but once I had all my images stamped and cut out, I went in with a little bit of color, not a whole lot. I just grabbed my Prismacolor pencils and I just added little bits here and there, and mostly just like kind of around the edges. And it's not even necessary. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I did. Like I said, very little. That lizard's fun too. And everybody loves a color wheel. And that bumblebee is adorable. There's some great stamps in this latest release. Again, not much to tell. I just, for a recap, create the backgrounds using distress inks. I didn't use any oxides, or did I? No, I did not. I kept it all with just the regular inks. Now I'm second guessing myself. Okay, I'm not going to say that I stuck to all regular inks and no oxides, just in case I did. Even though I just watched it, I already can't remember if I did or not. But simple background with some ink sprays, then going in with some distress inks, with some stencils that are not too busy, and keeping it with light colors, nothing too distracting, and then stamp your focal images on top. And if you wish, like you can see here on these leaves, I went in with a little blue and green pencil, coloring pencils around the edges. And not a lot, I don't think I added anything to that octopus. It really didn't need it, and I liked it as it was. But you can, if you wish, or you can just leave them with the backgrounds, and then maybe depending on what you're going to use it for, you may want to add color at that point. Like if you want it to stand out a little bit more, or a certain color added to work in with your page or your card. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video, giving you an idea of things you can do with your stamps and having some prep already done for when you sit down to play. Have a great day, you guys. Bye. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know if you like my videos by leaving me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also head over to my Instagram account and say hi to me over there. If you have any video requests, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. And don't forget to check out my other videos.